morning. We're in cold CHUCKWALLA. Come on, buddy. What's going on?
Not much.
Now, he's back with this.
So, Kenny Roberts is taking the best young dirt track kid in the country, Cody Cobb, road racing. So we don't have any bikes. This was a bike that was raced in the European Championships in '96 by his son Curtis and Jim Felice. So we broke it out of the mothballs, went through it, got some tires, and we're gonna cut Cody loose on it today.
Let's
It's
see.
the closest thing to the Kramer he's gonna be racing that we have. So
That's amazing. 1 year away from 30 years old, huh?
yeah, it'll be 29 years old next year.
29.
In a month.
Look at this. That was, you told me that was the FIM standards for 250 in Europe, right? The green and white.
Green background with white letters, correct.
Yeah. Look at this. Brand spanking. It looks brand spanking new, man. Wow.
It was gone through and put away properly.
It's like when I was a kid watching TV. Look at the frame. Wow. So, as you guys may or may not remember, Dante is the gentleman racing the 250, and I'm gonna put the link here somewhere for you guys to see, to go revisit that video. That video is keeps getting views and comments to this day.
It does?
Yup. Somebody commented last week, like, oh, it's amazing to see Dante on the 250. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the frame. Look at the exhausts. I'm sure this thing sounds absolutely mean.
It's a runner.
Oh Lord, look at this. Is it weird that I love watching this shit?
No.
Like, look at this.
Oh, yeah,
This is amazing work.
I mean, this was 30 years ago, and you could go to the Yamaha dealer and just plunk down money and buy one of these.
Wow.
Still one of the best bikes for the track.
Incredible, man. This is beautiful. I can't wait to see. I'll be towing him on the little KTM just for a few laps, and then he'll disappear. But it'll be absolutely lovely to just ride next to this thing. Holy moly, look at this. Good old OG. If you can ride this, you can ride anything.
Yeah, that's as analog as you can get right here.
Yep. This is you and your cojones. So, Dante's Bike 2.0.
Yeah.
You guys saw this. It's gone through a little bit of magic and touch and stuff like that. No front forks, but look at this gorgeous thing. Woo. This is history right here.
Hey, that's the tire from the video.
That is the tire from the video. It's still running.
The shag tire from the video.
Oh, that's great, man. It's beautiful. Today's gonna be a gorgeous day. Look at that.
You want some coffee?
Yeah, I'll take some. Let's do this. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Kenny Roberts himself, Senior, it's in that motorhome. We'll say hi to him a little bit later. But what a great weekend this is gonna be. Such a joy to meet him last night. It was amazing. Mr. Roberts. What a legend. It's an American legend. There's like burgers, Ford, McDonald's, Kenny Roberts. That's it doesn't get more American than that. That's crazy good. I'm gonna say good morning.
So past Tower 6 and then you see the bike out here, you're still not near the path. Okay, like you take it down to about 50%. Okay, that means first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna wave to my marshal, exit as normal, and we take care of the situation.
A wonderful reminder that for 2025 next year, the calendar is out for two-wheel track days. They have 25 tracks, 25 events to go to. Button Willows added to the calendar as well. And also remember the mini racing. There's going to be a lot of mini racing happening too. So make sure you go check out the minis on the website. The legendary 250. I had a battery issue with my bike. Finally the blue bike is back, but it's just the battery that is a little pooped up. But anyway, we're about to get ready, head out, see how it goes. Alright guys, we're midway through the day, heading over to see where this iconic motorcycles and his supermoto. He's flying on that thing. Then he's going on this. So this thing grenaded, basically. The beautiful bike you guys saw earlier, basically kaput. They put Cody on a spur bike, on a spur 250 that Dante brought, the one that you actually guys saw in the video many videos ago, the red one, the one that he's riding in Button Willow. So now, let's see how he's doing. All right, just another friendly reminder, get your suits and plus racing gear. Motor road suspension tuning. Bobby does a killer job. We're checking how Cody's doing and how the times are doing. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Having a good time?
Yeah.
Nice. You're doing beautiful times. What happened to that one?
She
Kaboom?
Yeah.
What do you think, Cody? You know when you downshift this thing? I still get a roll through. Just like that.
What's that? What? Oh my god.
Martin. You're Martin, okay. So, he rides, I work.
Yeah, I ride, he works. Yes, definitely. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's what he does, right?
That's the only reason why I started this thing is so I could ride. He started so he could work. So we're doing what we're supposed to do.
You know, bro, I think the mini motor thing is taking off really well.
That's been good.
So, seeing so many new people to the track, to the mini track, and seeing right here on the big track, is, we love that. And seeing the little kids.
Yeah, I would say that the fact that Two Wheels opened that up, that wasn't happening, and Two Wheel Trackers, the organization, made that happen to where now we have a mini race series. I think that's great, man. I think that's my highlight. That's what makes me happy, you know. So, well, I can tell you why I did. Sergio got me hooked on it. I didn't think that the minis were anything until
he didn't trust me.
No, I did. I tried it and I got hooked. And I mean, it's the most fun that you can have with your leathers on.
Yeah, bro. I've been riding minis for a while, right? Since I lived in Florida, right? Yeah. So I met Shane, and he brought me to one of the tracks right here, to mini tracks, to Apex. I rode my 65. I purchased one, and then I told him, "Hey, dude, this is fun." He was like, "My little thing, what he's gonna do?" First time that we went to a track, the next day he was looking for a fucking bike.
That night I bought a bike. That night when I got back, when I got back home to San Diego, I bought a 65. To me, I think that the mini racing is something that you can do in between track days. I really can't go out and race the big bikes anymore. I don't have the time. It's just
too old.
Yeah, and I'm too old. Yeah, exactly. I'm too slow now. So the mini racing, I get it out there. I have fun. It's cheap racing. It's not expensive. It's fun. You get to have kids kick your butt all day long. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. I'll tell you.
Oh, the last race, you got lap one time?
I got lap one. Huge thank you. The year has been a little bit tough for everything motorcycle related, but your support means a lot. A lot. It's huge that you guys keep coming out to the events and supporting the organization. We love it. We dig it. We try to keep our prices, you know, as affordable as we can. The whole idea of this organization was to get people to the track, right? So we want to make it obtainable. We want to make sure that people can come out and have fun with us, no? So more than anything, we appreciate our customers. We love our customers. We love the fact that you guys are loyal. You guys come out just about every track day. Whenever you can, you make it out. I mean, we really dig that. That's what I'm appreciative of.
Because we started this when I got out of the Navy.
No, this is our 11th year. Yeah, his math is kind of messed up, but it's cool. Yeah.
11 years.
It's been 11.
And I'm the business guy. You know?
Yeah, 11. Yeah, he's the business guy. I'm gonna get that right.
I guess the next year is that we introduce actually Bottom Willow. We got 3 more dates. It's on Monday. We have 3 dates.
3 Mondays.
Two dates are gonna be in configuration 13.
Yeah.
And the new one, we have one Monday on the circle.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye.
That's gonna be fun. So we're gonna start doing more Bottom Willow. Obviously we got Chuck, we got Streets, we got Big Willow, one of my favorites. And obviously we're gonna be putting out the mini racing schedule soon.
The good thing about the mini Moto is gonna be combined with Moto America. So Apex invited us to collaborate with them.
Exactly. And now Apex is running bikes too, so you can come and try it out.
They're gonna run the Ovale Cup.
The Ovale, no?
Yeah.
That's
A lot
amazing.
of good stuff coming out. Yeah.
You guys are leading the pack when it comes to the mini racing and when it comes to like getting the kids to the next step of professional. So that's amazing.
Hey, I'm Sylvia. I'm one of the staff coordinators.
And I'm Angel. I'm one of the control riders. So for me, I really enjoyed, I love Streets of Willow, and we got a lot of time over there with the organization. And it was really fun seeing some of my friends progress from C to B, and then some of them even to A now.
Mine's kind of similar, honestly. But my favorite is having my friends progress throughout the year. The people that I think were always great were riders and just kind of kept progressing and kept getting better. So that was really Thank you guys for choosing Two Wheel Track Days. I know you guys choose it for a reason, right? There's lots of different organizations out there that have different messages, different vibes, and I like and appreciate that you guys come out to Two Wheel Track Days.
Thank you all for coming out. We really enjoy having you here, and I can't wait for next year to see you again. If you were like me and you wanted to keep waiting for the right moment to go to the track, the right moment is right now.
That's right. Don't wait. Like if you want to go, you want to try something out, go now. You're always going to regret what you don't try. So a lot safer to ride on the track versus the street, and you can push your bike in a controlled environment, not having to worry about cars and other things like that. So that's my message.
Hey, my name is Willie. Obviously a little chilly out today, December. Chuck. I do a lot of the web stuff for the org, but I've been here for 5 years. It's been awesome. It's been great. So anything from hot pit, control riding, teaching the top-up class with Steven, always been awesome. I really love working for Two Wheel. It's been fantastic. As far as like a highlight for my year, I would say number one highlight is that both my daughters started riding on the big track, which is a big deal, right? I mean, like it's one thing with your kids to go do it, and I never wanted them to ride on the track, but obviously it's great because there's a lot of good females like Sylvia, Anna, and stuff like that have really influenced the girls, and they've been able to see them, other women that are in the sport, and I think that then that's grown a lot, you know. So as a little 13-year-old and a 15-year-old, she's not even allowed to ride on the street yet. Being able to ride a motorcycle is giving them a lot of confidence. I think I've seen that in my lives, being able to advance, and they went from being the slowest person on the track to obviously both of them advancing, and that's been great. So that was my highlight of the year, and I'd say number 2 highlight was just riding with all the staff at Streets. We had a great session. A lot of people left, and we went out with a big staff bang. That was a lot of fun.
My name is Alfredo, and I'm one of the coordinators for the staff for the track.
I'm Claudia, and I work with Sergio Martini registration in the morning.
Very happy about this last year. I got to meet new people, new friends. Some of our customers are now part of our staff, and everybody gets to enjoy a good time with two-wheel track days.
My highlight of the year is every single day that I'm at the track, that I get to be the first person that they see when they come in the morning, and then some of them come scared because it's the first time that they do this. Just reassure them that they're in good hands, let them know that we're here for them, that we are going to teach them, to tow them, and all that. So they're always welcome.
Thank you everybody for coming to our events. Thanks to you guys is why we get to do this. So it was amazing meeting a lot of you and helping some of you to improve and become better riders. Thank you.
Thank you to all the riders and new riders, the people that make it possible. Special thanks to the organization too for putting together such a good experience for all the riders. And I hope next year is way better and we continue to do so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rico.
I'm Wesley, and I've been working on a coaching program for the org. So I mainly show up and ride most of the time, and then work with the coaches.
I'm Scott. I do tech inspection, occasional control riding, and whatever's needed.
So really, really exciting news. We're finally done with our training program. And what we're going to be offering is one-on-two or one-on-one coaching partnered with two-wheel track days. So it's going to be two-wheel track days pro school. And you're going to be able to work with me or a couple of our other coaches like John or Sylvia to really advance your riding and give you a nice foundation to constantly improve what you're doing.
This year we had a young guy ride to the track, actually out here at CHUCKWALLA. I think he rode from San Diego, rode his Ninja 400, and it was his first track day, and he just came, and so he was kind of on his own, so I invited him into our pit and then helped him out throughout the day. So it was fun to watch him progress throughout the day, because he was struggling quite a bit in the morning, and then by the end of the day he was doing pretty well, so that was a lot of fun.
When we first started working with the coaches, we were at Button Willow, and for me, one of the things that we were kind of working on is how do we find the limit of braking. And so we actually had John and Sylvia go out, and I was like, look, you need to push the brake lever as hard as you can until the rear starts to kind of lift. And they both went out and immediately did it, and they're like, whoa, that was crazy. And I was just like absolutely straight to success on something was so fast. They just got it immediately, and I was like, wow, that was really rewarding to see that interaction and see how they were that aha moment. So.
Thank you for coming out and supporting two-wheel track days so that we can all enjoy the track together.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think the community here at two-wheel track days is awesome. People that show up and keep coming, absolutely keep coming. Super thankful for that, because that allows us to do so much. It allows for the coaching program. It allows for a lot. So absolutely appreciate it so much.
My name is Jordan, and I am staff with Two Wheel Track Days. I do tech inspection, hot pit, and just general helping out.
My name's Steven. I'm a control rider. I do the track orientation program for C Group, tech inspection. That's me. I think making new friends. Our organization went a major overhaul, and seeing everyone come together and start to be friendly and family and building that camaraderie. I'd say that's a highlight.
A ton of seat time is always good, always getting out at the track and spinning laps. But I think the biggest thing for me is checking out bikes in the morning, meeting our customers, saying, hey, how you doing? I get to see so many cool bikes, and everybody's generally happy at the racetrack. So yeah, great environment. There's one particular rider right now who passed me today on more than one occasion. And I remember this rider about a year and a half ago, learning and wanting to learn, but going at a really mellow pace, and now is basically
she's racing and passing me and faster than I am, and that's so cool.
It's pretty progress. We had a customer, and watching them like attend the track orientation program and like watching them progress and like going from C to B and then wanting to jump into A and just like changing the whole mentality of how they like thought about motorcycling. That's pretty cool. Thank you to my wife for letting me do this. Thank you to the org for allowing us to do this. Thank you to our customers, right? Without them, we wouldn't have this job. And something I'm looking forward to 25 is just track time. There's so many events next year. It's crazy. So there's going to be no shortage of ride time.
You got Button Willow too, huh?
Yeah, Button Willow new track. So we're going to do Button Willow on the old configuration 13, I think. And then also running the, what's it called?
The circuit, I guess.
Circuit.
That's what circuit calls it. I don't know.
I want to thank all our customers for coming out, making our events all so great. They wouldn't happen if the customers didn't come, and they do. I want to thank Sergio Martin for starting the organization in the first place, because there's such a community here, and motorcycling is alive and well, thank God. And what I'm looking forward to in 2025, yeah, same thing. We got a ton of events. We had something like 24 events this year. I think we got upwards to 26 next year. A lot of streets, a lot of Chuck, a few at Button Willow, and so many good.
The mini racing series too.
I'm gonna take myself on this one.
If people have not come out to the mini races, please come out to the mini races.
One thing I forgot to say that I'm thankful about is my staff. These guys, they kick ass. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to ride so much. You know what I mean? I love these guys. I mean, right now, throughout the years, we have gone through, you know, different people that come and go and everything. We had some great staff. We had some great people that had left, and it hurts my heart when they leave. But anyways, right now, Dual Track has the best staff we have ever had. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
11 years. That's 11.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Between Alfredo and Sylvia and everybody that they have brought and everybody that has come onto the staff in the past, you know, year or so, couple of years or so, dude, we gotta kick ass staff.
We're finally coming together. That was my highlight.
These guys are all of them. I go home, sleep, and I sleep because of my staff.
My name is George, and what I do is I do hot pits, and I also do control riding for a C group.
Awesome.
My name is Xavier, and I am a control rider. Highlight of the year for me is seeing someone go from C group, not only C group, but going to A group, and also being a part of the staff.
I would say the highlight of every year is like watching the riders correct their lines as you ride with them, and you help them along and you watch them progress. That is the highlight. I do want to express a lot of gratitude for people making the effort to come over. It is definitely an effort. It is not something that you do and just on the whim. And just wanted to say thank you very much.
We thank you guys. We appreciate you guys coming out. Like I said, none of this would be possible without you guys. We know it is a big ask to come out here and drive to some of these tracks in Southern California, but we encourage you guys and even beginners to join us.
I think the biggest takeaway is that you improve your skill, and that could be applied just for daily riding, and it can be applied at the track. And when you apply it at the track, you progress, and that gives you more encouragement to go on.
I would say definitely the skill. But the skill goes hand in hand with safety. Being safe while you're on two wheels is the key factor.
When I started going to the track, we realized why. It is exactly what was Xavier mentioned, that it's very safe. You pick up the skills. I mean, it's a win-win situation.
You mature as a rider.
Very good.
I'm gonna tell you a highlight of the year, my highlight of the year, and it's with this gentleman right here. I was following you guys, Anna and you, and I have it on video, and I have a whole episode about that. And my PB was 203, and I was following Anna and you. Yeah. And that day you were in a black Kawasaki on a Ninja, and she was on her. She had an R3 at the time, the unicorn thingy R3, and that's my highlight of the year. That's my awesome. PB is because of this gentleman right here. Yeah, dude. And ever since then, I've been chasing the PB and I can't get it again.
Oh, 2025, we have
We have like I think 5 days at Button Willow, so we're improving our schedule. The schedule has been enhanced to 25 events, I believe.
20, yeah.
It's very encompassing. You're going to get to all the tracks, pretty much to all the tracks in Southern California, like all the major big tracks. So that is what's happening in 2025.
We have a bunch of 2-dayers, not only a bunch of 1-dayers.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. And the mini racing.
Their weekend, and if the Saturday doesn't work, then maybe the Sundays, is an option.
And the mini racing series too. It's kicking ass.
Yeah, the mini races.
Yeah, this year has been pretty amazing with that.
We're the only organization that does that.
Cool. John, two-wheel track days riding coach. So, like to keep everybody safe and going the right direction.
My name is Luis. I started as a control rider with Martin and Sergio back in the day, like 2016, 2015, coming out here. And I was a control rider. I used to tech bikes, all that stuff. But then I started like working for this company called Plus Racing Gear, and now I became a sponsor. So I do like all the custom suits for the staff, and then I also did the two-wheel track days riders and customers a fat discount on that year as well. So come check us out.
Actually doing this for like with Martin, probably like a little bit over 10 years almost. I think it's been almost 10 years with Martin since they started.
That's 2014,
So-
I think, something like that.
Yeah, so watching the guys come through and then watching some of them progress and get faster, that's kind of like one of the highlights. Or then again, the feedback from the customers and how you treated them, what they learned, how they progress, and what they're doing now. Some of them are actually racing and actually faster than I am.
I would say the highlight of my year for riding wise was just making riding fun again. I used to come out here so much when I was racing motorcycles. I would just focus on time, focus on sectors, focus on time, BP, oh, I'm not hitting my goal, oh, I need to be faster, and stuff like that. And it was just, it took what I started riding for, was just a stress relief, a good time, community. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a bike. I'm not gonna worry about like focus on lap times. I'm just gonna go out and have fun with friends. That's the beauty of it, just coming out here to an event, you and your friends getting better, but it's also like a stepping stone. It's not like an end goal. It's just making it fun. That's why we do this stuff. That's why we spend so much money. That's why we all come out here and hang out with each other, because we're all in this community together and having fun together. It's just keeping it simple and keeping it fun.
I'd like to say thank you to all the customers that we helped and that actually gave back and that are helping other people. And I would like to say thank you to the organization for continuing to serve everybody else, getting them out of the canyons, which is kind of like one of the biggest things. Because every now and then you hear about somebody in the canyon getting either chased by the police or crashing or hurting themselves. That's not a cool thing when you can actually come out to the track and make it enjoyable. And they have so many discounts and so many programs that it's kind of like a good thing to come to the track, where it's a little bit more safer.
Again, thanks to all the staff at Tool Track Days, thanks to all the customers, because you guys coming out here makes our job fun, because we get to see you as a customer progress from a new rider going to the track orientation program to getting quicker, doing track days, and then eventually racing, and then seeing your growth. Like, I was working with a rider today, and she was just riding, and she actually is a customer of mine with a suit, and I've seen her like her first couple track days, and now she's racing, and I was actually struggling. I had to push to keep up with her, and that's great, because one, you're learning how to ride in a safer environment. Two, you're not having to worry about police, guardrails, oncoming traffic, none of that stuff. And if you're in the canyons riding, you're not really riding. If you want to see fast people, come out to the racetrack. See you guys in 2025.